And how are you this morning? Very well. That's nice. That's great. So before we get into today's lesson, I'm going to tell you two of my experiences. And then you're going to relate my experience to today's topic. So you're going to guess today's topic from the two stories that I'm going to tell you. The first one, I want you to listen carefully, right? The first one is that I just turned 19. It was my 19th birthday, and my grandfather came into the country 2 days after my birthday, right? So my birthday gift from him was 100 euros. Yes, that's what he gave to me for my birthday. I was so excited because it was in the foreign currency, so I was like, yeah, I got 100 US, right? So I went to my dad and I was like, Daddy, can I go to the shop and get some things? Like, some shops not going to take the money and some shops not going to accept the money. So he said that I needed to get it changed into Guyana's currency to actually go to the small stores and get it spent. So the next day, we went to the bank and we got it changed into Guyana currency. So I took my money, I bought clothes, I bought shoes, I bought a lot of stuff for myself because remember, it was my birthday a few days ago, so I just went to spoil myself afterwards. The scenario is that there was this time, it was Easter, yeah, it was for the Easter holiday, and we had a family trip. So we got to the airport and we were waiting for our flights, but we realized that we were going to Barbados, and we had Guyana currency, but they're not going to accept Guyana currency over there. Probably we have to go get it changed, but that was like till after we settled in and stuff. So we were at the airport and Dad was telling us that there's a cambio that we could actually go and get the money converted to Bajan dollars. So when we got over there, it wouldn't be, we have to go looking for cambios or banks to get our money changed. So we went, we got the money changed into Bajan dollars, and then we went on our flights and had our vacation. It was really great. So I want you to now start thinking, well, you were supposed to think all the time, but I want to hear answers now, suggestions on what today's topic is. Anybody? Yes, John? Money. Very good, that's a very good try, but do you want to add anything to money? Yes, Tim? Currency, very good. That's very good, but currency and money, it's the same thing. Yes, actually, it's the same thing. But that's a very good attempt. We're dealing with currency or money. Anybody else? Yes, Shaka? Currency exchange. Very good. That's very good. Give Shaka a little applause. And for being such a smart kid today, this is yours. So we're looking at money exchange. Any other? Any other way anybody like to put it? Yes, Anna. Currency exchange. Very good. Very good, Anna. Give Anna another click, another tap. So this is your prize for being very well today. So everybody give yourself a little clap for participating. You did great. I must say thank you for participating. So from today's lesson, our main objective is for you to correctly calculate currency from one country to another given formulas. Right? Is that clear? Now I want you to read along with me. Right? So the first thing is, what is currency conversion? Currency conversion is the knowledge of a real value of one currency to be converted. What we have to do? Convert it, right? Into another country's currency so that you can convert between the two currencies. Right? Where are some places? Is it definitely clear? Yes. We have to convert from one to another. Very good, Ishmael. Yes, you have to change the money from one country to another. Places where currency conversion takes place. You have the banks, like Republic Bank, Citizens Bank, any bank. You have foreign currency and you want it to be changed into another country's currency. You just take it in and they will do the conversion. Right? We have our credit unions, cambios, we have our casino. Well, there's one in Georgetown, but like in the other foreign countries, there are plenty. But we have one right at Princess. Everyone know where that is, right? Yes, your mommy and your daddies will go there and convert the foreign currency into Guyana currency. You understand? So, we have our airport and even some supermarket and hotels convert currency, because when person comes in from other countries and they want to stay at a hotel, sometimes they didn't have a chance. Let's say they came in late, like really late, and the cambios or the bank is locked. Some hotels, they actually convert it into the Guyana currency for them, right? Do you understand? Very good. Note, here's a note. Exchange rate is the price of one currency in terms of another currency. Let me go back. Note that the exchange rate is the price of one currency in terms of another currency. So when we're speaking about exchange rate, we're speaking about like how much Guyana dollars can be in terms of the United States or the US dollars. Right? How much one US dollar is going to be in terms of Guyana dollars. How many Trinidadian dollars going to be in Guyana dollars, or one Bajan dollar is equal to how much in Guyana dollars, right? It's in terms, one country in terms of another country's currency, right? Are we clear? So let's have a discussion on, have any one of you had gone with your mom, your dad, your grandmother, any other relative to get money changed? Yes. You did, you went to the bank, yes, you went to the bank and they converted. Yes, and you would notice that when you give them the money, sometimes your parents would be like, I only got a lesser amount than you were expecting because of the exchange rate, you know? Exchange rate can vary, it can be high, it can be low. It all depends, right? Yes, yes, Joshua. Where did your father wife and chickens? A man on the street. Yes, if you go to Georgetown, you will see some men. They will be on the corners and they will have these different currency. You can go to them and do your exchange, but it's preferable to go to like banks, places that is listed here for your safety and for your security, because that's an open area where everyone can see that you just changed some money, you know. It's not preferable to do it there, but yes, they do conversion there as well. Alright? What I want you to do next is to, okay, let's say for instance we got $1 US. How do you think we're going to actually convert it to Guyana dollar? I want you to help me to derive a formula. Now we're going to convert US dollar to Guyana dollar. Let's derive the formula. How do you think we're going to go about converting this US $1 into Guyana currency? Anybody? Yes, carry on. We're going to divide the $1 by, so we divide the US $1 by what? Conventionally, we need a Guyana. Very good try. That's a very good try. So to the desired, to the amount you wish. Anybody else? Very good try, carry on. Anybody else? Yes, Isaac. Multiply the US $1 by the amount you. Okay, so you're thinking how you have to multiply. That's very good. Anybody else? You guys agree? Alright, let me help you out. This aspect, because you want to take Guyana dollars, this aspect is correct. So it's US $1 multiplied by not the amount you required, but something else. We looked at the term earlier. What was that term? Exchange rate. Very good, Ishmael. So it's times the exchange rate. Right? Do you understand that? Any questions? Yes, Shamar. The exchange rate is given in some cases, right? But if they do not give you the exchange rate, but they give you the currency you wish to have, we want it in Guyana dollars, right? How do you think we're going to find the exchange rate? Yes, Anna. We're going to divide because we now have to make exchange rate the subject of the formula. Right? Do you understand that? Very good. Okay, so let's go into it. Okay, students. So on the board, we have our formula that we just derived. And the formula for calculating currency exchange is the desired currency. Desired currency meaning the currency you want to convert. So like what I was saying, we had the US $1 and we wanted to convert it to Guyana dollar. Right? So Guyana dollars is going to be the desired currency equal to the exchange rate. Well, they would have given, let's say, the exchange rate was 220, $1 US equal to 220 Guyana dollars. Right? They would usually give you the exchange rate, and the exchange rate is the rate of the current currency per unit. Right? And we have to multiply it by our current currency. The current currency, this is the current currency which you are converted from. In this case, it's going to be the US dollar. Right? Okay, let's do this. We have this table here with the currency, and we have the rate, which can mean the exchange rate. And we see that US $1 is equal to Guyana $200. The pound $1 is equal to Trinidad and Tobago 160, and Jamaican $1 is equal to Guyana $140. They're asking you to convert the following currency to Guyana dollars, right? And the formula that we have is the desired currency. So which currency do we want our money in? Very good, Ishmael. Guyana dollar. So it's going to be Guyana dollar equals, what is the exchange rate? How much is $1 equal to in Guyana dollar? $200. So the exchange rate is $200. Very good, Charisma. Times our current currency. What is the current currency in this case? Yes, Joshua. US 500. Very good, because it says that we want to convert US 500 into Guyana dollars. So currently, the money is in US dollar. Very good, Joshua. So times, alright, we should put this as in Guyana dollars. Equals Guyana dollars times US $500. Alright? So in Guyana dollar, when we done convert it, we're going to get 10,000 Guyana dollars. Do you understand that? Any question? Yes, Hannah? If when we have 500, yes. If you were to have 500 US dollar and the exchange rate, remember I told you that our exchange rate can vary. So if our exchange rate is $200, you're going to have $10,000 in Guyana dollars from that 500 US. Do you understand? Very good. Number 2. In this case, we're going to look at the Jamaican dollar, and it says 1 Jamaican dollar is equal to 140 Guyana dollars. So we want our currency again in Guyana dollars. And what is the exchange rate? 140. So it's going to equal to Guyana's 140 times what is the current currency right now? Jamaican $1,000. So the Jamaican dollar is in $1,000. And when we multiply that, we are going to have Guyana's 140,000 Guyana dollars. Right? Do you understand that? Let's look at this one. We're still at the table. Convert pound 300 to Trinidad and Tobago dollar. How do you think you're going to go about doing that one? Yes, Shaka. Okay, so we want it in Trinidad and Tobago dollars. Very good. It's going to equal to, what is the exchange rate? What is the exchange rate? One pound is equal to Trinidad and Tobago $160. So the Trinidad and Tobago dollar is equal to 160 times, what is the current currency? Pound $300. So in Trinidad and Tobago dollars, it's going to equal to $42,000 in Trinidad and Tobago. Do you understand that? Very good. Another example. Tom received US $100 from his uncle in the USA. How much money did he receive in Guyana dollars? If US $100, $1 is equal to Guyana $200. Right? Alright. So let's see that we want it in Guyana dollars. That's going to equal So, how much is $1 equal to? 200 Guyana dollars. And we're going to multiply by U. How much money did he receive? US $100. So times the US $100. And when he converts it, it's going to equal to Guyana $20,000. Right? Is that clear? Okay, what I want you to do is take these two examples and then I'm going to write back the first two that we did on the other half of the board. So copy. Okay, students, you asked if the exchange rate is always given. No, but we have a formula that we can use to find our exchange rate. And our exchange rate is equal to the original currency divided by the new currency. The original currency divided by our new currency. Right? Let's go use this formula. We have example 1. For Anna's 18th birthday, she received US $20 from her aunt. After changing this money at the bank, she received Guyana $4,000. What was the exchange rate? What was the exchange rate? They didn't tell us how much $1 is equal to. That's what we want to find out. So let us find out what $1 is going to equal to. Right? Let's find our exchange rate. So, since US $20 equals Guyana $4,000, then US $1 is going to equal to the original currency, which is Guyana dollars, right? So it's Guyana 4,000 divided by the US $20. Cancel out. And then we can have US $1 is going to equal 22, 124, 2. Guyana $200. So since US $20 is equal to Guyana 4,000, then US $1 is going to equal to Guyana $4,000 divided by US $20. That means that the US $1 is going to equal to $200. So the exchange rate is $200. Do you understand? Yes. So that's how we find our exchange rate. We have another example. If you exchange US $100 for euros $80, what would be the exchange rate? Alright? Alright, let's just clear this up. So it says since you're going to change US $100, and you're going to get, it's going to equal to euros $8. Then we have to divide our US $100 by the $8, and that's going to equal to 0.25. So the exchange rate equals 1.5 dollars. You understand? Very well. Good. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to pass around your activity worksheet. You're going to answer the questions. And then Miss Mosley is going to take you into something fun and exciting. Alright? So please take one and pass the rest around so that everyone can receive. When you have all received one, just let me know. Everybody with a worksheet? Very well. You may begin.
I would like for you to do an activity for me. Put away your books. Think of some countries and their exchange rates. Now while you're thinking, I'd like for you to divide the class into half. And after you finish that, then you tell me what countries you've thought of and your exchange rates. Now quickly go ahead and do so. Great. Now, what exchange rates have you thought of? Jamaica to Ghana, okay. Okay, so we have Jamaican $1 is equal to 60 Guyanese dollars. Okay. Anybody else? Okay. Wow, wow, wow. Trinidad. So TT dollar is equal to how many Guyanese dollars? Wow. Intelligent students. Okay, so we have on the board here 1 Jamaican dollar is equal to 60 Guyanese dollars or GYD, and 1 TT dollar is equal to 30 GYD. Okay. Now after this, I would like you to remember the scenario Miss Newton gave to you earlier in the lesson. Anybody remembers the scenario? No? Okay. At first she said it was her 19th birthday and her grandfather, he came from the US and he gave her $100 US.